Hey, groomers, happy Sunday. We're having a last minute pink table talk. And today we're going to talk to a really good friend of mine. I love her to death, Michelle Evans, the whiz, the teacher, the extremely knowledgeable person in dogs, which is going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be long, but we're going to try to have fun. So here's Michelle Evans.
Hello, everyone. How are you today?
So
I
here's
hope it,
Michelle Evans. Hi, I see you.
hi. I hope
Hello,
everybody's having a
everyone. How are
wonderful
you
Sunday.
today? I hope so too. We are here in Florida. It feels like Seattle. I hope so too. We are here in Florida. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Well, it's raining all day. It's not supposed to do that in tropics, but we're here wet all day. How's weather over there?
Oh my gosh, clear as a bell and cold, but very nice sunny day here with beautiful fall leaves. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, see, I wish I were there. And it's not cool here. It's like 75 and really
Oh,
humid. But
we got
hey,
down to freezing last night. It got down to 32 last night, so freezing and very windy. It's been really windy, so
I am
we've had a
jealous.
lot of yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Well, I want to talk about this upcoming event that I am personally very excited about. We're going to have Michelle come over here into the warm weather
Yes.
to Florida, and we are going to have this amazing seminar, in person seminar about hand stripping. Are you excited?
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I'm a little bit nervous and I'm very excited and I love of course it's
Of
my
course.
passion. I love it. I do a lot of it, both for pet and for show, and it's such an amazing technique. It's so tactile, so wonderful. And I feel like it's a dying art. I feel like so many pet groomers just don't take the time to learn it or feel like it's not lucrative enough. And I just really feel like if we could get some more people doing it and more people understanding it, that it could really help the industry be more professional.
Well, I feel exactly the same way. I do strip a lot of dogs for pet and show as well, thanks to you, because because I got to tell you, Michelle was a huge part of my hand strip education. And when I teach now, which I feel I'm kind of qualified, I always steal your phrase. I hope it's okay. That hand
Well,
strip is trimming by pulling.
yes, absolutely. And that's exactly what it's called. They used to call it trimming a coat.
Yeah.
Um, and then when with the invent of electric clippers, suddenly that became trimming, when actually trimming a coat used to be what they would call doing pulling a terrier and trimming the length of a terrier.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
for sure.
But the way I see it and the way I try to teach and share my knowledge about it is that when you see a hand strip dog, not necessarily a terrier, we could do Brussels and Dachshunds and Affin Pinschers and some working dogs that are hand stripped as well, then whatever you think you need that needs to be taken out of the profile of the breed that you're doing, and otherwise you would scissor it or clipper it, you pull it into that profile. Am I understanding it correctly?
Yes, that's exactly right. Um,
Okay.
you create layers in the coat so that you can pull the longest areas, the longest hairs, to create the absolute profile, just as if you are going to scissor a poodle. If you've got different lengths of coat on the terrier, Or, like you mentioned, there's hand strip breeds in every group. Then you just pull your longest areas and your longest hair to create the outline and profile instead of cutting with scissors. You pull, and it's
Okay.
exactly right. Yeah.
Absolutely. And is it true that different kind of strip coats have different technique, different tools to use? And I'm talking all hand strip, but different types, which we are going to cover at the seminar, correct?
Yes, I'm so excited. It sounds like
Yeah.
you got me some really excellent models, so I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that. We're going to have a lot of different coat types to work with. And it is absolutely true that there is tools, so many tools, so many products, so many techniques, even just the amount of pressure that you use with your thumb against a knife
Oh my
changes
God. Yes.
depending on what kind of coat you're working with. And it's even true on the same dog. So what I love about hand stripping is the huge diversity in it, and just how much you have to adjust what you're doing, even on the same dog. Like one wire fox coat could be different than another wire fox, for example. Spaying and neutering comes into play with changing the way the coat works. And then even
Color.
on the same dog, like how you would work, um, the tools and techniques you would use, for example, to clean up an ear leather versus a jacket versus a tail, change on the very same dog. So it's
Yeah.
absolutely amazing.
So we're going to have an Australian Terrier, guys. We wanted to show you something that is not very common for the knowledge. We're also going to have a Scottish Terrier. We're going to have a Lakeland Terrier and a miniature Schnauzer, which is a completely different coat that we call forced. So that means that naturally, miniature Schnauzer does not have hand strip coat, which you could see on soft legs and soft facial hair. Do you agree that they're not supposed to have naturally hand strip coat? We force it.
It's absolutely true. So anytime you have a dog, you can analyze this. If you see a dog, it could be a mixed breed, it could be a schnauzer,
Of
could be
course.
something like a dandy Denmont or
Mm-hmm.
a miniature schnauzer, even standard schnauzers.
Yes.
When you see a really really hard wiry jacket with a soft furnishing, that doesn't really happen naturally. Like
That's
you have to
forced
make
coat.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have to go in there, and if you don't pull that hair regularly, it will go soft. And if you clipper it, it'll go soft overnight practically. As opposed to if it has a true wire coat, you could maybe get away with letting it go, maybe even clip it a few times and still get it back to a wiry coat, but not with something that has soft furnishings.
Yeah.
It'll be gone in no time if you don't keep it forced into a hard stripped coat.
Absolutely. Just a little trivia thing for you guys. A miniature schnauzer is a mix of a standard schnauzer, a poodle, surprise, and an Affenpinscher. So just knowing that those three breeds went into creating a miniature schnauzer, having poodle in there, it kind of makes sense that it's a forced coat.
Right. And a loud breed.
Yes, yes. Very loud,
They have
absolutely.
a lot to say. They have a lot to say.
They do. And they don't
Yeah,
even bark, they scream.
exactly.
Yeah. But we are going to have one of those little pretty dogs for our seminar. We're also going to have a part for hands on. And last week, we were all booked for that. But somebody had a medical or family emergency and canceled one spot. So you guys know there's one spot left. Jump in and
Yeah.
grab it because it won't be there tomorrow.
And you know what's amazing about that is that hand stripping is very difficult to watch and truly comprehend.
It is
Um,
not easy, yes.
yeah, I mean, you certainly pick up a lot of information and can certainly watch the demonstrator's hands, and in this case, it'll be mine, and things like that. And you can pick up a lot of information, but until you get your hands on that coat and
And
use
feel
those
it. Yeah.
tools, yeah, and have somebody standing there saying, try more pressure, try this tool, try a fine knife instead of a coarse knife, hold your hide tighter, all of those kinds of things to help manage the dog, the
Well,
coat, the
absolutely.
dog's hide. It really is very useful to have hands-on hand stripping knowledge for sure.
And hands on is extremely effective. I have a little bit of a story for you guys involving Michelle.
Oh
Uh,
gosh.
a, a very, yeah, no, 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 not one of those. Come
Oh, okay,
on.
good. Okay, whoo.
Yeah, well, maybe, but not right now. So, a very good friend of mine named Gracia Adriani, Grace Adriani, whoever knows her by Grace, have been competing. Hand strip is her favorite class. Her favorite breed is Lakeland Terrier, and she's done really well. But since she's a very good friend of mine, and I'm judging out there, I haven't given her a lesson in a very long time. I mean, she started hand stripping after I picked Michelle's brain and then came and practiced, and then I kind of transferred some of that knowledge to her, but it hasn't happened in a while. So we were all in Vegas together, and Grace asked Michelle to give her a little bit of a lesson on her trouble area. And just to say that Michelle gave her hands on, what was it, like 30 minutes?
Yeah, I
Not more than
probably,
that.
yeah. Hmm.
Maybe 45 at the most.
Oh yeah. It was probably a
Yeah,
half hour.
yeah. Next show Grace went to, she won Best in Show with that same dog.
Yes,
So
she did.
I give Michelle a huge credit for that hands on since I stay away. It was amazing. And she got it. It was so easy to understand for her. When Michelle gave her that little mini tiny lesson, she 90% fixed that troubled area and got best in show. It was a lot of entries too. So, on
Yeah.
behalf of Grace, thank you, Michelle, because I know she's really happy. She's very
Well,
happy.
I saw the dog on Facebook and I saw that she won Best in Show with it. And I was like, well, that's better, but it's not quite there yet.
No, like I said, 90,
But
90%, but it's a huge improvement. And without those 30
absolutely.
minutes, she wouldn't have even know what to do on that area. Do you know what I
For
mean?
sure. Yeah. And now she just needs to get a little braver and she'll be brave enough to get it all the way where it needs to be. I bet you
Yes,
by the next time she competes with it, she'll have it
yes.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And by the way, we're going to have the same dog for a demo for us on Sunday.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Same Lakeland, yes.
Good. Well, then she'll have my demo to follow.
Oh, well, she is all signed up for hands on with you the next day. So,
Okay, good. Good. That'll be awesome.
yeah. So, I just want to let you know, guys, that this whole seminar is going to be a master class that you would be able to buy on Groomhouse platform, which I think is a wonderful idea. We all came up with it. So whoever can't make it physically are gonna be able to buy it later as a master class. It's of course not the same as being in the same room and having to ask questions right there, but it's going to be available. Um, what would you say, Nina? A couple of weeks after the event? Yeah, maybe a couple of weeks after the event. And hands
That's amazing.
on is not being filmed. That's a once in a lifetime here in Florida, guys. So whoever is interested in that technique and hand strip competing or maybe showing their dogs, I would not miss this one. And I will be your bucket bitch there, Michelle. You know that, right?
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, I am going to use that to the fullest. I'm going
Please.
to need
Ooh,
lots of
ooh.
Diet Dr.
Hold on.
Pepper
I
and
lost my
yeah.
ears. It's my ears. Nothing, nothing stays in my ears. Uh-oh. So yeah, it's what was I? I got freaking distracted. Oh, the
Uh,
bucket bitch part.
yeah, you're going to be my bucket bitch. That's what you were
Yes,
saying.
yes,
And I was
and
saying
I'm
I'm going to take
excited about
all
that.
the I'm pretty easy to
So,
work for.
oh yeah, I definitely. I mean, I know. So you are going to go over chalking and coloring and hairspray and all of that, correct?
Yeah, because we have the schnauzer, we can do that on.
The
We can do
legs,
some talking on the Lakeland too.
for color.
Um, yeah, for color on the Lakeland and for body and texture too in the legs for sure.
Yes,
Um, and then definitely chalking up the schnauzer legs to get the volume in those. And then you said
yes.
also a Scotty. There might be some color enhancement there too. Some tricks on how to hide mistakes with chalk there.
Oh,
Uh,
that's exciting.
yeah, and then also some chalking too on the Australian. So
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
we'll be doing a little bit of chalk on all of them, but depending on what we have for time.
Okay, okay. Awesome. That sounds good. I can't wait. Can't wait for you to get here,
I know,
finally.
I'm really excited. I'm just excited to see you and hang out and see all the groomers. And I haven't been doing as many teaching gigs lately. And so I'm excited to get out there and do some teaching.
Absolutely. Very exciting event. It is going to be in West Palm Beach. Pet Store Direct is our sponsor, and it's going to happen inside of their facility. And you can guys do some shopping if you come for the in-person seminar. There's a lot of products. There's clothes, there's products. Every brand that you could think of will be there. Little things, big things, dryers, tables, product, everything. And that's just about it. We're not gonna tell you what exactly we're gonna do because you need to come and see it.
Yeah, for
Do
sure. And I'm going to do some shopping too. The shopping is amazing. So
oh
I'm excited
yeah,
about that. And I'm excited to really get down and dirty with it and really get,
absolutely,
in a small group seminar situation, people can come up and look closer, at stuff and ask questions. And just, I want it to be as interactive as possible because I think it's important. From what I understand, the audience can ask questions as well, and you're going to be
of
fielding
course,
those for me. Um,
yes.
I think that's amazing because it's a very in-depth subject.
It's a science.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
definitely a science. Nina, do we have any questions?
No, everybody just wishes they could come.
All right. Well, then we're going to wrap it up. Remember, guys, you can find all the information about Michelle coming for this amazing event on Groomhouse. Groomhouse is everywhere. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. The information is everywhere, and so is on their website. One spot left for hands-on, so don't wait too long. It's gonna be gone, and we can't wait to see you guys next weekend. Have a great Thanksgiving on Thursday, and then hurry up and come and see this seminar.
Yes, please. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Oh, there's going to be food and catering, and usually they cook for us. The guys from Pet
What?
Store Direct, they're
I think we're
Italian.
handling it this
Ah,
time, so
Oh
we're gonna get
my
some really good stuff.
gosh.
usually I don't know what's going to happen this time, but usually that's the case. If not, we're going to cater some really good food. So there's
Wonderful.
coffee and everything. It's going to be a lot of fun. Michelle, it was absolutely awesome to talk to you. Can't wait to
You
see
too.
you.
I know. I can't wait to give you a big hug.
Absolutely. And have a great Sunday. And I'll talk to you before Thanksgiving. Don't think I won't.
Okay. Good. All
Thank
right.
you.
I will talk soon. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, Michelle.
Uh-huh.